Yeah. So what will be the
More,
synonym of whispering?
more.
Yes, murmur will be the correct answer. So what they have marked on the question paper is also correct. So rumor, options are rumor, murmur, louder, and shouting. Okay, rumor is something related to spreading a false news. Maybe we can call it a gossip. Louder is a higher level of noise. Shouting is again making loud noise. Whereas murmur means to whisper. Okay, so for example, if you are speaking, if you want to tell some secret to someone, you whisper. So whisper means to murmur. Okay, so whispering meaning murmuring. So here they have not given it as murmuring. They have simply mentioned it as murmur, but both are right. Okay, fine. Next is question two. Writing is a unique hobby. So the word underlined is unique. So what will be the answer here? Okay, so here the options are common, beneficial, uncommon, and separate. What will be the answer? What is ticked here is wrong. Okay, common is not the answer. So now let's look at the other three options. Beneficial, uncommon, and separate. Are you able to hear me, guys? Any problem in the network? Is it fine? I am audible, right? You all can hear me? Can someone confirm whether you can hear me? Because for a few seconds I lost my connection. எல்லாருக்கும் கேக்குது இல்லையா? You all can hear me, right? Guys, someone can respond, no? How many times I
Yes,
have been
ma'am.
asking? Ah, okay. So please do respond if I'm asking like that because I want to know whether I'm audible or not. If you still remain in the mute mode, then how will I know whether you can hear me or not? So please respond. Okay, so what will be the answer for the second question? Synonym of unique.
Beneficial.
No, beneficial means something that is useful. Palak, can you try?
Ma'am,
Can you try?
which one, ma'am?
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but then I have already given the question, but no one is responding. Yeah.
Can you please repeat the question?
I asked the second question. Writing is a unique hobby. So what is the synonym for the word unique?
Uncommon, ma'am.
Uncommon. Yes, uncommon is the right answer. Guys, if you know the answer, please do come forward. You can raise your hands and you can come forward. Okay. Otherwise, I will be simply repeating the question again and again. Okay. So please don't make me do like that. It's literally sad to do like that. Okay. Yes. So uncommon is the right answer. Uncommon means something that is not common, rare, special. Okay, so unique means uncommon, or we can say unique means a unique hobby means a special hobby, or we can say it is quite different hobby that everyone will not have this hobby of writing. Right? Because if you want to write something, if you wish to write something, you must have some ideas on your mind. You must have some imagination or some thoughts in your mind. But if you are not having any such ideas or thoughts or imaginations, how can you write? You won't be able to write anything. Okay, so writing itself is an art. Okay, so if you want to make use of that art, then definitely you must have some ideas in your mind. All right, six. Next, so moving to question number three. Nobody could tell what the sunshine was composed of. So the word is composed. What could be the synonym for composed?
Made, ma'am.
Yes, made is the right answer. So it is already given. Yeah, the right answer is given. For the second question, please note common is not the answer. Uncommon. Option C is the answer. Okay. And for question three, composed means made. That is fine. It's correct. Next question four. The neem tree was a big antique in his garden. So what is meant by antique?
Ancient.
Yes, very good. It's not ancient, it's ancient. Can you pronounce it again?
Ancient.
Very good. Ancient. Ancient means something that is too old. Too old. Okay. So ancient means antique. What the student has ticked there, that is option A, modern is ticked. It is the antonym. It is the opposite of antique. Okay. So for question number 4, you can see antique means ancient and not modern. Modern is the opposite of ancient. Okay, fine. And what about updated and outdated? Let's also see the meanings of these words. Updated and outdated have a very different meaning, completely different meanings, because updated means something that is becoming better day after day. For example, we can say my phone needs an updation, okay? Or my software needs an updation, or my PC, that is my computer needs an updation. Updation means to improve yourself from the level in which you are right now. Okay, imagine that you are now in class 5. So once you get into class 6, you have to update yourself with new knowledge. So how can you update? It is by reading the textbooks and notebooks, or it is by go throughing the lessons that your teachers are going to teach you. So this is how each person updates himself. There are some people around us who are not at all fluent, or who are not at all well versed in using technology. Especially if we consider old aged people. Okay, there are still many people who are not aware of using WhatsApp, or even how to make a voice call, a normal voice call on a smartphone. Okay, the reasons are two. One is they just buy that smartphone for a fancy purpose, but they don't know how to use it. That is one thing. Second, though they buy a smartphone expecting that someone in their house will help them to operate, none of them would be interested to help them. Okay, especially the kids today, the Gen Z kids. That's what people now call, right? Gen Z kids. Gen Z kids are not interested to help their grandparents to teach them how to use these modern gadgets. Contrarily, I can also say I have my mom has a few friends who are 80 plus years, okay, super senior to my mom. But they used to send good morning messages every day. They used to send hello, how are you, or good night messages every day. Okay, there are 4 to 5 super senior citizens. Two of them are our relatives. Okay, so they are well versed. They know how to post a picture on Facebook. They know how to share a post on Facebook. They know how to handle Instagram. They are well versed in that. That's because there are two things again. One is they are self-learners. Okay, some people are blessed. It's by birth they would be self-learners. They will know how to operate these kinds of gadgets. And another part that I would say is their children would be supportive. Okay, their children, or at least their grandchildren, even if their children don't have time, their grandchildren would be supportive. Okay, unfortunately or fortunately, there are some people who are still struggling to use smartphones. So likewise, we can say using a smartphone is an updated knowledge. It's an updated version. Have you all seen the keypad phone, the old keypad phone in which you will press the buttons?
Yes, ma'am.
Even there is one at my home which my mom was using, and she's still preserving it because there is no major complaint for that phone. So we use it to set an alarm, or to just use the torch in it. Okay, or to set a reminder, we use that phone. We all have smartphones, but still we use that small keypad phone to set alarm. When we switch on the motor, it takes nearly 10 to 12 minutes to fill the tank. So sometimes we forget, because we are all human beings. So we forget, we get involved in some other work. So what happens, whatever be the case, at least I or my mom or my dad, whoever is present, we set an alarm at home. 10 to 12 minutes, maybe 12 minutes. If the tank is completely empty, we set it for 12 minutes. Okay, so keypad phone is still valid. Okay, so updation means, what I was trying to tell is, updation means to improve from one stage to the next stage. Okay. Whereas outdated means to go out of fashion. Out of fashion. For example, This thing, no? Telephone. Okay, let me speak about the same gadget in its about its old form. Telephone. Have you all seen telephones? Land phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, either we can call it telephone is the right word. It's the exact term. We can also call it land phone because sometimes we call it landline. Okay. Every houses, I would say 99 percentage of the residences have now disconnected their telephone connection. Yes, even our family comes under that category. What is the reason? We can't find the telephone in any house now. Maybe in one or two houses we could find. It is again because that has become outdated. So outdated means to go out of fashion. So why did telephones become out of fashion again? It is because of the extensive use of mobile phones. Even before the advent of this thing, even before the invention of this thing, smartphone, the small keypad phones have already created a great revolution in our history. So everyone started using mobile phones. Easy to carry, easy to commute. That's why they are called mobile. Mobile means to move from one place to another. Right. There is mobile ICU nowadays in a few hospitals here in Calicut. Mobile ICU, the mobile vaccination. Have you heard of that? During the time of COVID, for people who could not go to a hospital and get the vaccination, mobile hospitals were built. So some hospitals they will take the van and they will cover the entire city or the town or the village, and they will just check if there are any senior citizens who could not come to the vaccination center. So that is called a mobile ICU or mobile hospital. Okay. So likewise, what happened is this with the advent of mobile phones, telephones got outdated. They became completely outdated. So places where we can see telephones now are government offices, hospitals, clinics, and in few other official centers. Okay. So this is the difference between the words updated and outdated. Please don't get confused. Outdated means something that is out of fashion. Out of fashion. Updated means something that is growing every day. Ancient means antique. That is, question is antique. So antique means ancient, too old. Okay. Then modern means the new one that we are, the new life that we are all leading. Now we are all leading a modern life. Yes, we all belong to the civilized world. So we are all now leading a modern lifestyle. Okay, fine. Moving to the last question. Let us browse about it. So what is the meaning of the word browse?
Scan.
Scan. Okay. Is it the 100% correct? Yes, Soundarya, what do you think?
Option A, surf.
Surf is the correct answer. Again, let me explain what is the difference between surf and scan. So we have four options: surf, write, listen, and scan. Obviously, you know that option B and C will not come. Yes, B and C varadu. Are you sure about it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, B is to write. That's a different action. Listening is to listen something. That's also again a different action. Surfing means to browse or to search something on internet. Okay, what is meant by what is a browsing center? Okay, nowadays everyone are having smartphones. Okay, not necessary that everyone should have a computer at home. Okay, you may have a computer or a laptop, but you may not be having an internet connection. Some people, at least you are having a mobile phone. If you want to check your board exam results, or if you want to check some important result, a medical test report or something, you can log into that website from your mobile phone and then you can find it. But I would say nearly 10 years back, okay, or I would say during my school days, everyone was not having this thing. Okay, even I got a smartphone only when I joined my first year degree. Okay, it was in my UG that I got a smartphone for my purpose, for my own purpose. Till that, we had one smartphone. That is when I completed my 10th standard. I got a smartphone as a gift from my uncle, but it was not used by me completely because there was no separate internet connection for that. Okay, so you all know that school students are not promoted to use smartphones till 18 years. It is because the attention gets diverted. once you start the usage of this thing. Okay. So social media is what destroys everyone's focus. So we were using it as a common device at home. Okay. That was the first smartphone that I have used. It was the company Gioni. Gioni. Okay. A compact phone, but a very good phone. Okay. So browsing in that was very comfortable and it was interesting also. Till then, for any purpose, we had to run to the internet cafe or browsing center. Though we had a computer at home, sometimes the internet connection was not stable. So what happened? We had to go to the cafe browsing center. Okay. But by the time I reached SSLC, internet was there in my house. Everything was set. Okay. Till then, I'm speaking till 2013, 14. We had to depend on the browsing centers outside. Outside. Okay. So browsing means to serve something, to search something. If you want to search something on internet, that is called browsing. Browsing center, internet cafe. I think this word is common, internet cafe. Still it is there. We have at least one internet cafe per area. You have to give some amount. They will charge 20 rupees or 25 rupees. I don't know what is the charge now because it's been a long time since I have gone. Okay. Whereas scan means to analyze something in a detailed manner. Scannings. Imagine that you go to a hospital and your doctor is asking you to do a scan. What does it mean? To scan your hand or scan your head or scan your legs. Means they want a detailed checkup or a detailed analysis of what is the problem with your particular body part. If someone is going for a brain scan, it means the doctor wants to study about the condition of your brain in detail. So scanning something means to scrutinize something. Scrutiny. Have you heard of that word scrutiny? Scrutinizing something means துருவி இது பண்றதுன்னா. So why are you scrutinizing each and everything? We ask like that. So it's not good to scrutinize each and everything in life. Okay. Because mistakes do happen சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா அது மாதிரி so scan means to scrutinize. Okay, scrutinize, SCRUTINIZE. Okay, so scan is different from surf. So browse means surf. Scan is something different, which means to scrutinize. Is it clear? I hope it is. Yes. Can we continue? Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Only one response. What about others? Are you all there in the class or not? No confirmation, no response. So moving to question number two.
Yes, ma'am.
Choose, hmm, choose the correct antonyms for the underlined words. Next is to find the opposites, antonyms. Question one is Ilavaragi won the World Championship in 2008. You have to find the opposite. Yes. Who can try? Can raise your hands and come. Ilavaragi won the World Championship in 2008. Okay. So Darshan has raised. Yes, Darshan?
Lost.
Lost. Okay. Win opposite is lose. So one is past tense. So opposite is also in past tense. Lost. Good. Next is for Soundarya. His grandmother was very kind to him.
The antonymous option D, cruel.
Okay. Kind. Opposite is cruel. Very easy question. Okay. Next is Isaac possessed a wonderful faculty of acquiring knowledge. You have to find the opposite for the word possessed. Yes, Darshan.
Lack.
Lacks could be the answer. What do you think, Soundarya?
Yes, ma'am. Option C, lacks.
Lacks is the answer. It's not control because possession and control are completely different. Possess means to own something or to have something, whereas controlling means to dominate something. It is to express your authority over something. If you're having an authorization over something, it means you can control it. You can dominate it. But possession and controlling are not the same, and they are also not the opposites. So the correct answer, option C, lacks is the correct answer. Lacking means to fall short of something. You are facing a shortage. Okay, so here possessed opposite lacks will match the best. Okay, very good. So here lacks means not only scarcity, not only that you lack something means it not only means you fall short of something. This word also means that you do not possess something. So if I say Isaac lacks a wonderful faculty of acquiring knowledge means Isaac doesn't have such a wonderful faculty. Yeah, very good. Moving to question 9. Karan visited his ancestral village.
Offspring.
Sorry?
Offspring.
Offspring is not the answer. Offspring means the children or the kids. You will learn this word in biology specifically. Any other answers? Yes. Yes, Soundarya.
Ma'am, maybe option C, house.
Ancestral means family, the family house. Okay. So, everyone will have an ancestral village. Okay. It need not be your father's or mother's house. It can be your grandparents' house or even your great grandparents' village. That is called an ancestral house or an ancestral village. Ancestral means family. Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. They have been asking the antonym,
And
right? Okay, okay. I'm so
yes,
sorry.
ma'am.
I was thinking of the synonyms. Okay. So ancestral synonym is family. The antonym is obviously offspring. Yes, Darshan, I'm so sorry. Your answer is correct. Okay, நான் ஏதோ ஞாபகத்துல synonyms நினைச்சிட்டு தப்புன்னு சொல்லிட்டேன். I'm sorry. So offspring is right. Correct, because offspring means kids or the next generation. Okay, very good. Okay, now moving to the last question. A stranger was roaming around the street. Word is stranger. Have to find the opposite. Yes, Soundarya.
Unknown.
Well known. Option A.
Option A, well known. Opposite. Okay, so unknown means again it is a stranger, Darshan. நான் கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி பண்ண அதே mistake. Strangerனாலும் unknownனாலும் it means the same. Okay, even I would say foreigner also has the same meaning. Who is a foreigner? It need not be a person who comes from another country. He's a foreigner means I have not seen him in this place. He's a newcomer to this place. He's a newcomer to this city or this village. Okay. A foreign body has entered the food means some unwanted particle has entered the food. Okay. So there are some surgeries in which a stone or certain plastic objects or metal objects are removed from human bodies, right? Through surgeries. They call it a foreign body. It doesn't mean that that product came from some foreign country, not like that. Foreign means something that is unwanted or unnecessary, or simply something that comes from outside, which you are not aware of. Okay. So a stranger means an unknown person or a foreigner. Whereas well known means it is the opposite. Well known means someone whom you know very well. ரொம்ப பழக்கம் இருக்கிறவங்க. You know that person for a long time. And what about newcomer? Newcomer will not match the word stranger as a synonym. Synonyma கூட சொல்ல முடியாது newcomer. Because newcomer means someone who comes for the first time, but it has a difference with the word stranger. Strangerனா இவ்வளவுதான். தெரியாதவன், அந்நியன். யாருன்னு தெரியாதவங்க. Do not speak to strangers. Yeah, we used to teach the kids, no? But newcomer is something different. This word is used only in official places. Yeah, she is a newcomer to our class. This person is a newcomer to our office. Likewise. New admission, that is called newcomer. Clear, guys? Can we move down? Okay. Next is question 11. For the next five questions, you have to answer the following by whatever question they have asked. You have to follow that direction. The 11th question is choose the correct homophone. The question is the cat caught the dash of a mouse. The answer is sent, but the options are SCENT and CENT. Which is correct?
Yes. Scent.
Okay, what is meant by scent?
A smell.
Yeah, a smell or an odor. Very good. Next, choose the correct expansion. Yeah, but before that, what is meant by CENT?
A measurement, ma'am.
A measurement. Also, it is the it is the lower currency value of the Great Britain. Okay, cent comes below dollar. Okay, I'm not sure how many cents make a dollar, but cent is also a US currency. Okay, it's the currency of the US and the UK. Okay, a smaller unit of currency. Okay, very good. Next is choose the correct expansion of PAN. PAN card. All of your parents will have this. Yes, Soundarya?
Permanent account number.
Permanent account number. Very good. Next is choose the correct plural form of sheep. Yes, again, Soundarya.
Option B, sheep.
It's again sheep, SHEEP. No need to add S. So what is marked on the question paper is wrong. Okay. So please don't completely go by the question paper. That is why we are discussing the answers. Okay. Next is choose the correct option to pair with safe. Options are chair, guard, shop, and van. Yes,
God.
Darshan. Guard. Very good. So what will be the full? What will be the whole word? Whole word என்னவா இருக்கும் Darshan? Full word. If you add guard,
Safeguard.
safeguard. Very good. What is meant by safeguard? To safeguard somebody means
Protect.
to protect. Yes, exactly. Moving to the last question. Add the prefix to the word dash use. Is it disuse or misuse or unuse or in use? Soundarya.
Ma'am, disuse.
No. Yes.
Option B,
Unused.
misuse.
What about Darshan?
Unused, ma'am.
No. Option B is correct. Misuse. Okay. Do not misuse technology. Do not misuse your mobile phone. You can use science for your goodness, but you should not misuse science and technology. Using means to use something in a proper manner. Misusing means to use it in an illegal manner. Okay, fine. Next, moving to question 16. Syllabify the following word moral. So, you all know what is meant by syllabification and how to do this process. So, how can you syllabify? Someday I will come back to you. Before that, let me see if anyone is interested to do that. Because all the five students here are aware of syllabification. All five have attended this. So I want someone else to answer this, in fact, but I will not call them by name because I don't want to stress them. I have asked them multiple times to come forward and answer. In spite of that, they are not answering. I don't know why. Let's see. Syllabify means to break a word based on the position of vowels and consonants in a word. No one is willing. Okay, so Soundarya can answer.
Moral, two syllables.
That's it. So how to syllabify? So first, what you can do is write the word moral, or you can write the word and then draw a big line to divide mo and ral, or you can do like this: write mo, put a dash, and write ral, and you can write in the bracket two syllables. Okay. Somehow you have to make the idea clear to the evaluator. That's it. Okay. Good. Next question is the clipped form of zoological park. This is easy. We have already discussed this question in some other question paper.
Zoo.
It's zoo. Yeah, it's a short form or clipped form of zoological park. Next, write a sentence of your own for the homonym well. So you should write only one sentence. Hmm. Yes, Darshan? Guys, let us try this question. Okay, let everyone do this. Darshan, you can start, Kana. Everyone be ready with a sentence using the word well. I will also give a sentence, okay? I will also join you. And then I will explain the difference between what we all have said.
I will nod with addition.
Actually, I understood what you said, but it is not in this way that we say. We have to say, I know addition well. Okay? I know addition well or very well. Okay, fine. Very good. Next, who can try? Soundarya. After Soundarya, I will call Palak, then Pradeep and Sonal. Okay? I want you all to give an example. Yes, Soundarya.
Well, you have to practice hard to pass the exam.
Okay, fine. Then, Palak. Palak, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please give an example. Yeah.
She is not feeling well.
Okay. Then Pradeep. Selva Kumar Pradeep, please give an example. No response. Okay. Sonal. No response. Okay. So I will give my sentence. I'm doing well. Okay. So now the word well is used in all the four sentences given by us. So I said I'm doing well. Then Palak said she's not doing well. Yes. Something related, similar to that. Then Soundarya said, well, you have to practice well for that. And there was one more person, right? Darshan gave another example. Okay, I know addition well. In all these four sentences, well means in a good manner, something that is in a good manner. If you say I know addition well, just like how Darshan said, it means he knows addition in a very good way. Means he can do questions related to addition. He can find out sums very quickly in a good manner. And what Soundarya said is also, well, you have to practice. Well, you have to work hard. Can you repeat that sentence, Soundarya?
Well, you have to practice hard to score more in exams.
So here you are using the word well in the beginning of the sentence. Here, well means it implies two meanings. One is that's fine or nice to know. Okay, in that meaning, you are saying well. However, you have to work hard to pass in the exam or to score well in the exam. Again, well comes to score good marks in the exam. And what Pollack said is also of the same meaning. Well means something good. What I said is also similar. I'm doing well means I'm good. But there is another well in English. Yes, the source of water, kenar, right? And what do you call for that in Hindi? Well water. For that well, what do you call in Hindi, Palak? Anyways, so there are two well in English. Both have the same spelling, the same pronunciation. However, in different contexts, their meanings also differ. Such words are called homonyms. So homophones are different from homonyms. Homophones are words that have only the same pronunciation, but their spellings and meanings differ. But homonyms are not like that. Their spellings and the pronunciations are same. Same pronunciation and same spelling, but only their meaning differs based on the context. Okay, we have a lot of homonyms like that. Whenever you get free time, you can practice. Okay, you can find it yourself. All right, moving to question 19. Complete the sentence using appropriate Confusable words. Again, it's from homophones. The gas prices continue to dash. Yeah, they are not homophones exactly, but have similar sounds. Such words are called confusing words. So confusable words or confusing words are also quite interesting. Yes, Soundarya?
Ma'am, maybe rice or ISE.
So can you read it as a sentence, please?
The gas prices continue to rise.
Exactly. RISC is the right answer. So we don't say the gas prices are raising or they continue to raise. Raise means something that deals with an action of lifting something, whereas rise means something that increases on its own. So we don't say the sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east is the correct answer. Okay, so you may ask me, the amount or the price of the gas is not increased on its own. It is done by people, human beings. Then why don't we use raise? But here, literally, we don't want to say that we are lifting something. Lifting is, it's an imagery. You can imagine that action in your mind. To lift something means to raise something. For example, lifting a person, an old man who can't walk, or lifting a baby who fell down. So that is where we use the word raise. But while speaking about an increase or a hike in the price of something, we use the word RISC, rise. Okay. Next, question 20. Replace the underlined words with its equivalent American English word. Okay, the word is dustbin. Throw waste, throw the waste into the dustbin. What will be the American word for this word? Dustbin. Even I want to check it, in fact. Let's do a check. If I'm not wrong, it would be garbage. Let's see. American English word for dustbin. Okay, they call it garbage can or trash can. Okay, trash and garbage are used for the refuse itself, often distinguishing wet waste food and dry foods. Okay, so in American English, you can either use the word trash or garbage. However, there is again a difference between trash and garbage. Trash can is used to dispose dry items, whereas garbage can is used to dispose wet food waste or wet items, wet waste. Okay, nice to know that, right? Garbage is for wet waste and trash is for dry waste. Nice to know. Even I'm knowing this for the first time. It's a new knowledge for me. Okay, we'll continue. Section B has again a few questions from grammar. Just a minute. Yeah, we have only 10 more questions from grammar. So let's complete it today. Yeah, question 21. Change the possessive adjective into possessive pronoun. So we have two sub questions. First is her speech is nice. Okay, and my book is new. You have to change the possessive adjective in the sentence to possessive pronoun. Let's see. Yes, Soundarya?
Nice speech is hers.
Once again, her speech is nice. No, you can do it in another way. Anyone else? You can say the speech of hers is nice. Though there is no article, you can include it. Or at least without article, you can write speech of hers is nice. So her becomes hers. Okay, good. And then my book is new. Yeah.
The book of mine is new.
Okay, either you can say the book of mine is new, or you can also say the new book is mine. Both are fine. Okay, the new book is mine, or I think what you said is better. The book of mine is new because it gives the exact meaning of what is given in the question. Both are fine, anyways, but good. Okay, what you said can be accepted. Question 22. Change the underlined words with correct pronouns. Pronoun. He helped the old lady. He gave the dash food. He helped the old lady. He gave the old lady food. Yes,
He helped the old lady. He gave her food.
that's it. So when you are using a pronoun, you don't have to write any articles. A, an, or the. Nothing is needed. Okay. Very good. He gave her food. Next is fill in the blanks with correct preposition. You can read the question along with the answer. Let's see. Sachin, do you want to try? Question 23. Palak,
Yes, ma'am.
who is willing to do? Yes, you can do it. Yeah.
I am more active at night.
So with night, at is the suitable preposition. Okay. Next is fill in the blanks with suitable modal verbs. We dash obey the traffic rules. Yes, yes. Let's see, we have two people. Let's do one thing. Let's give it to
We must
Palak. Yeah. Hmm.
we must obey the traffic rule.
Very good. Okay. Next is 25. Fill in the blanks with suitable conjunctions. Soundarya can do it. I respect him dash. He's very strict.
I respect him because he is very strict.
Because is the correct answer. I respect him because he's very strict. Okay. If will not come, and also will not come. After will never come. I don't know why someone has ticked after. Because is the right answer. Okay, so you have to think before answering these questions. Because the usage of prepositions and conjunctions not only require grammatical knowledge, but also you are expected to use some common sense also. Okay, so next is question 26. Choose the correct pattern. I promised the child, I'm sorry, I promised the children a trip to the zoo. I promised the children a trip to the zoo. You have to choose the correct sentence pattern. Yeah, who is that? Yes, Soundarya.
Option C, SVIODU.
Can you expand
I, subject,
SVIODO? Hmm, hmm,
yes, ma'am. Subject, I, a verb promised,
hmm.
the children a trip, indirect object, to the zoo, direct object.
Okay, SVIODO, right? I promised, I is the subject, promised is the verb. Then we can say the children can be the direct, indirect, I'm sorry, I promised the children a trip to the zoo. So here the question will be like, what did I promise the children? A trip or to were? Okay, no need to again like simplify it. What did I promise the children? Okay, I promised the children a trip to the zoo. Whom did I promise? The children. Okay, so I is the subject, promised is the verb, the children will be the indirect object, a trip to the zoo will be the direct object. Okay, so little bit confusing, but read the question twice or thrice, you will understand. What is meant by the other options? SVA, you all know what is SVO. What is SVA?
Subject, verb, adjective.
Adjunct. Adjunct. Okay. And what is ASVO? Adjunct, subject, verb, object. Adjunct is nothing but if you get an extra information, just like a complement. Okay. For example, if I say in 1947, India became independent. This sentence follows the ASVA pattern. I'm sorry, ASVC. Because in 1947 is the adjunct. Basically, details related to time, place, date, etc. is called an adjunct. So in 1947 will be the adjunct. India is the subject. Became is verb. Independent will be complement. So ASVC will be the structure. Fine. Next is this shoe is large. Hmm. Is it SVA? Yes. Yes, you can answer. Yeah.
Option A, SVA.
In fact, SVC has to be the right answer because large is an adjective which we call which we describe using the letter C, complement. So this shoe is subject, is verb, large is a complement. Okay, so SVC is the right answer. Okay, adjunct is used only in the cases where we get an extra information about a place, date, or a venue, a particular period, point, etc. Yes, any doubts?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, or adjunct and adjectives are same or they
No, that's
different?
what I told you. Adjectives are describing words. Adjuncts are different from that. Okay, adjectives are words that are used to describe. For example, I'm describing the shoe to be large. So it's not an adjunct, it's an adjective. That is what we call it complement. Okay, so SVC pattern is followed in this sentence. Okay, yeah. Moving down.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome. Fill in the blanks with correct forms of the verbs. Don't worry, we will be dash the airport in time. Options are reached, reach, reaching, and reaches. Again, Soundarya, yes.
Don't worry, we will be reaching the airport in time.
So what tense is this?
Present continuous.
No, we will be. Will.
Future continuous. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Future continuous.
Future continuous. Subject plus will or shall be plus V1 plus ing plus object. Okay, moving to the last question for today. Complete the conditional sentence. Important. If he dash his work, he would be rewarded. Think well. If he dash his work, he would be rewarded.
May I, ma'am?
Who is that? Yes, Krishnamurthy. Can I know your name?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes. Can I
Ma'am,
know your Can I know your name?
ma'am, my name is Darshan, ma'am. My
Okay.
mother's phone was switch off, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
So that
Okay. Okay. No problem. Can you try? Okay. You can try that last question, 28.
he, if he will do his work, he would be rewarded.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually, we don't say if he will do it. If when we are using if, mostly we won't depend on the future tense. So will do will not come here. If he will do his work, அப்படின்னு we don't say most of the times. Okay. So just check the result clause. Result clause is having would, would plus V3. Abdina, what should be there in the conditional clause? Which form of the verb? We have three more options: do, did, and does. Just let's try substituting. Yeah. If he do his work, he would be rewarded. Abdi Verma, no, because he is singular, so do will not match. If he does his work, he would be rewarded. Yes, Soundarya, what do you feel?
Ma'am, I think option C. Does.
Uh, In fact, most of the people will think option C is the right answer. That was I was actually trying to tell. Does comes only when you are using will plus V1 form in the result clause. Okay, so if you are using simple future in the conditional clause, the result clause will follow will plus V1 form. That is, if the sentence was like this, if it were like this, if he does his work, he will be rewarded would be the answer. Okay, the result clause will be he will be rewarded, but here it is he would be rewarded. So this is second conditional. I'm sorry. Zero conditional is will plus V1. This is the first conditional clause where you will be using V2 form in the if clause and would plus V3 in the result clause. So the answer is if he did his work, he would be rewarded. Meaning to say, in fact, he had not done good work. He had not done his work. So I'm simply speaking about if something had happened like this in the past. பாஸ்ட்ல இப்படி நடந்திருந்ததுன்னா if he did his work அவனோட ஒர்க் அவன் பண்ணியிருந்தான்னா he would be rewarded. So slightly seems to be again confusing, but this is how conditional sentences need to be formed. Okay, this rule is followed throughout all the sentences that we write using if. There are four conditional statements: zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, and third conditional. Mostly we are familiar with the zero conditional. For example, if you study well, you will pass the exam. If you work hard, you will get this job. If you eat well, you will be healthy. Likewise. But this comes under first conditional. Okay, so if he plus V2 form of the verb, did. If he did his work, he would be rewarded. Clear, guys? Yeah, so we will work
Yes,
on
ma'am.
conditional clauses in our upcoming classes. Do not worry. All right. So with this question paper is done for the grammar part. Okay. Any other doubts? If you're having any doubts, you can ask me, else we can wind up the session.
Ma'am, which conditional clause is that, ma'am? That was asked in the question paper.
First, first condition. Hmm.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, guys. So I think we don't have any doubts. Can we wind up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, students. So thank you for joining. Meet you all on next Saturday at 8 o'clock. Thank you. Good night.